Hello folks, it's Gary with the Carmel Christkindlmarkt, and today I'd like to talk about beer crews in Germany. Westerwald are the world-class thanks to rich clay deposits and equally rich tradition of high-quality pottery. But the question becomes, why did Germans first develop pottery? Well, if you remember back to your history lessons, in the 12th to the 14th century, Europe was plagued with the Black Plague, which was an infestation of lice. And when the Germans studied this, they found out that in fact all of the utensils and hygiene that they were using was causing a continuation of death throughout Germany. Therefore, they instituted laws burning all of the wooden utensils, plates, cups, and cooking gear, and replaced it with pottery. The reason they were able to do this is because of Germany's rich clay and pottery material field within the country. What I have here is called a Woblsein. And the Woblsein means health, happiness, and good luck throughout the year. And the Woblsein is basically a pitcher where a family would have a full Woblsein on a table. Everyone would be around it, and as you drank, you would be replenished with the beer from the Woblsein. As you can see, the figures and the mold for this is extremely intricate. Everything is hand painted, including the background traditional blue glaze that Germans use. Once that glaze is applied, then the detail is painted in by numerous artisans working with one particular color to paint their section of the stein. I hope this helps everyone understand a little bit more about the history and tradition of German beer stein, and we'll be happy to see you here at Hut 33, and Monica will be happy to talk to you more about beer steins.
Welcome, my name is Monica, and this is Hut 33 at the Carmel Christkindlmarkt. And here we are selling all sorts of steins from Zöller and Boch, which was one of the last two manufacturers that hand makes and hand paints all of their steins from Germany. And we have four variations of one design of the Carmel Christkindlstein. You can see the colored version. And new this year, we also have the State of Indiana Stein. Same thing, one design, four different color variations. Those have been quite popular this year. My personal favorite stein, also a favorite among many of the children here at the market, is what I call the pretzel stein. The Oktoberfest stein, very fun and whimsical. We also have many more steins in different price ranges and price points. So if there's anything I can show you, come out and see me. We'll check out the steins together.
A fortune by importing the glass ornaments to the U.S. and selling them for 5 cents and 10 cents. He sold $25 million worth of ornaments by 1890 at nickel and dime prices. Has anyone had? Oh my God, these are the best. These kolachkis come in at Seasoned Specialty Food, are baked in Chicago using traditional methods, and about every flavor you could possibly want is available. So please stop by later and kind of hear their story. As you can see, they're busy, and that's for good reason.
How are you guys? We do the hot chocolate, and we do the chocolate as well.
Hello folks, it's Gary at the Carmel Christkindlmarkt once again, talking about the German purity laws and how the Germans helped control and eventually eliminate the Black Death back in the earlier centuries. Along with our conversation about the importance of pottery, lace was also a very important part of controlling disease and bringing good sanitary practices to Germans. As you recall, There was a time when most German tableware was made of wood. Your cups, your plates, your utensils, cooking utensils would be tin or wood. And again, wood carries a tremendous amount of bacteria, and lice and other vermin love bacteria in unsanitary conditions. The reason why there is a lid on all foods or all drinks in Germany, again, is to reduce the amount of flies and vermin that would get into your drinks. But also the German authorities required that all food that was not being eaten would be covered by lace or some other material that would keep flies and vermin away from their food. So again, here we are in a lace hut. Most of this is decorative, but there was a time when the lace was actually used to cover breads and various other stollen and bakery items, and also porridge and the like. So covering food was tremendously important for the control of vermin and the elimination of the Black Plague. Thank you very much.